It's me, it's CGB, and today we are playing Slogurk the Overslime in Standard. Best of one. So, Slogurk the Overslime is a legendary ooze that I love very dearly. It gets lands back from the graveyard, which is sweet with the channel lands from Kamigawa, but I had written it off because of all the trespassers in the graveyard lately. Thankfully, that seems to be cleaned up, and more we're getting value out of it. So we have a lot of ways to fill our graveyard with all kinds of cards, including lands from Ludwig, Necrogenius, and Old Rustine. We have Shigeki loops once our graveyard is nice and full using Soul Transfer. Stronghold Arena is an excellent enchantment that we can kick to gain a bunch of life, and Urborg Repossession is a kicker sorcery that can get back Shigeki and something else. Then we have Drag to the Bottom to keep the board completely nice and clean, and Soul of Windgrace as a red card sneaking into the deck because it is so good with the Overslime and what we're trying to do. This deck is sweet. Let's dive in. Let the nonsense begin. Ooh, the one of Arena with removal spells, just the way we drew it up. It's gonna be fine. Imagine if we find a white source and we gain 6 life. Don't act like you're not impressed. We do need another black source. If we don't draw it, this hand could do nothing. 29 land. Most of them make black. All of the triomes do. Mono red. Mono red will give no quarter if we miss this land drop. Go ahead. Lightning strike me. Anytime. There you go. Needed it. Alright, this is where they play another creature. We have to use our soul transfer. No? Are you missing a land for your werewolf? So, mono red. Little tip. You can do that on upkeep. Well, I guess they had mana open. They should have just done it on my turn. I guess they're afraid. All right, what's the play? Necrogenius with a kicked Arena next turn, milling and drawing cards. How exciting. I'm gonna go for Rusty. Not a lot of downside to Rusty. Plenty of, like, Soul Transfer on the chick is just kind of especially when we have an enchantment and Rusty to make artifacts. But the chicks are starting to get busy, and we're down to 13. All right, I am gonna get this Arena down. So what are the kickers? Green and white. So I don't want to pay life for my kicker. So let's sack this for white. This will be black. This will be green. I can't believe it. I've actually never kicked a Stronghold Arena. This is fresh content for me. All right, no choice. Don't be too expensive. The odds of it being land are pretty high in this deck, so you take your chances quite often. Am I going to drag to the bottom? I might be about to drag to the bottom, so let's not take a point of damage to play this. Adversary. Get busy. We get a blood token. I'm doing it. I'm taking the risk. I want that card, baby. Show me the card. Ow! Alright. We took 3. We took 3. We drag to the bottom. We can play this and play the Necrogenius, so let's go for it. Have a battlefield presence against haste. Another drag to the bottom in the bin. Lightning strike you. Okay. That's sad, but expected. Let's continue the party with Old Rust. Ruts? Old Ruts. I always want to say Rust. It's Ruts. Alright, Repossession. Right now gets back some of our critters. Don't need it though. Could also abandon Mire and get more cards in the graveyard. Seems good. Cards in the graveyard are good for us. Rending Flame. If that permanent is a spirit, 2 damage. Okay. Our opponent came prepared for Sheldred. That's what that's about. Ooh. I'll take a Shigeki. Actually, I want to just keep having a board presence. I'll take a Rusty. Repossession can get back Shigeki in a minute. Or Shigeki can get drawn into my hand. Watch the auto tapper. It loves to leave your Yavimaya Coasts available. Just don't take damage. Here comes the thunder. Opponent is gonna bring the thunder. Go Rusty, go Rusty, go. The amount of stuff Rusty's making is actually pretty sweet. Artifact enchantment, easy money. The value. Oh, the value. Decline. Let's just win the game. We don't need to kill ourselves drawing cards with Arena as much fun as that sounds. Squee, sure. The haste continues. Maybe I just shouldn't attack my opponent ever. Not afraid of the 1/1. Just afraid of life total. Firebrand, ugh. Okay. Don't need second Rusty. Go Seiju. What Seiju? Oh, hello, Slog. Okay. Maybe I should think about things a little bit. My opponent does have that Firebrand over there. This can hit the battlefield. I like my things being able to block. We'll get other Shigeki to hand. We'll get Overslime to battlefield. We still have Shigeki activation open through the treasure. And I'm just not attacking. They're haste tribal, they're haste city. We can wait until Slogurk is a freaking massive monster to worry about that. No good attacks. Is that enough to make you concede? Sometimes it is. Alright. Shigex. Fill it up. And again. You love to see it. That's pretty good. Shigex to the field. The repossession right now could get all kinds of fun stuff. So let's go for it. We can get back Ludwig and Takenuma. And now the legendary council has assembled. They're at 17. Let's just see if we can get Slogurk to the moon. Come on, opponent, stick around. Let me one-shot you with my ooze. My giant ooze. Today's patron shout out goes to Christian Cornier. Christian, you're very cool, and your shark and wolf tokens are on the way and in the mail, and all perfectly signed by the one in Best of One. If you are interested in getting some sweet patron perks yourself, check out the link in the description and the patreon.com/covertgoblue. Now back to the video. Opponent goes first, but we have some removal. So we shouldn't die just because we decided to queue up. Let's see if they give us something to cut down or not. Bankbuster is not a cut downable card. So, let's get to Necrogeniusness. And we have a land in the graveyard already for Slogurk. That's good. Our opponent announces a wedding. They're just playing standard good stuff. I think we can play Otawara and play you and possibly get a mill trigger here. We hit a land. Yep. Sweet. Opponent chump blocking already with wedding announcement. Might explain why they're at 91%. You need these to flip, but who knows? Maybe they have a wrath. Nope. They're just activating Buster, saying go. Weird. Well, we could just cut this down because we might not have other good targets, though the pilot token is eventually a good target. Let's just do this. If they want to chump block, I'm not afraid. Boom. Big pain. Huge pain. Lots of land in the graveyard here, too. They didn't auto tap that time, did they? Getting tilted over there? Manual tap, I should say. You getting scared? Caesar? Jugin's gonna defend the temple. I'm ready for that. I'm not afraid of that. There you go. Oseju. Nice. So, what do we hate most? Any of these can be Boseju'd, but then Slogurk can return them. Ooh. Ooh. I like this. I like this a lot. So we go green. We blow up. I guess at this point it's the Jugin that has the most value still to give. Increase the size of Slogs. Play you. Play you. Keep this one, but we get the trigger. Get you, get you, get you. Ooh, I like this. This is going well. Land? Luck had to stop somewhere, I guess. All chump blocks all day. So what do you think? Storm the festival? Maybe. Am I supposed to blow up the bank buster before they get a card? Maybe. I think we just say go. I want to see what they do. I could have done one more damage there if I blow up the buster. They're making me nervous. They've drawn every turn with that thing. I'm waiting for it to actually mean something. Denick. So this targets cards in the graveyard, doesn't it? That sucks. We do have removal for the Denick, but they might be about to sweep the board. But I guess I don't have many lands down there now anyway. Just a couple. All right. What else are you gonna do? Oh. That's pretty funny. So they can remove the counters to return lands to their hand if they gain control of this, but I can blow up the grafted identity to just get it back. I think I'm best off just doing this. Bouncing it now, because if I get it, like, the opponent can just remove the counters to return the Slogurk to my hand anyway. So no matter what, the Slogurk ends up back in my hand. So I'm better off just doing it this way. I'm back. Could have all... Oh, wait. I just missed lethal. Just turn into Windgrace, you idiot. Just another day of CGB playing Magic. Don't worry about it, guys. Just turn into Windgrace, you dum-dum. No value. You get no love. This time they have mana open. Turning into Windgrace could be a wandering trap. Let's see what happens. Soaring Cité. Return it to hand, get the thingies. Do I want to get some value? I do. I do want some value. This seems good. One, two, three. Oh my goodness. How many lands are too many? Opponent goes to 1. Windy. Make disappear-y? Easy. Alright, fine. Discard 2 cards. These seem good. Not a sharp game, but I am getting to show off a lot of things that the deck does. No human can play every game as sharp as they'd love to. Alright, finish the job. If we turn into a trampler, should do it, right? Alright, then we do this, play this, yes, keep that one, that's another trigger. And the opponent has 7 toughness, so we kill... They have enough left to crack a clue, so we'll kill the Denic. And then we attack. Alright. I'm going to shake off the misplays, but we did get to show off a lot of cool things the deck can do. This hand has no green, but it'll work out. On the draw, I'd mulligan it. Or on the play. So nothing goes wrong. Looks like we get to play against enchantments. The worst piece of trash ever created. I just hate the deck. You don't have to, I do. I think we all have that deck we hate. Most people hate the deck I play. Whatever deck it is. No matter what deck it is. Drag ya. Hey, they can't complain about being mana screwed if they're not running 29 lands. Only I can complain. I'm gonna hold the Otawara to go with the Overslime. Okay, opponent. Good job, good job. They're just ready, man. They're just ready to rumble today. Kill it. And we'll wait. Reign of Truth, no target, huh? Do what you gotta do. Wedding announcement. Sure. Not much going on for you, is there? Let's get this back. just for a turn. And then, ooh, actually, we're gonna get this back anyway. Let's cycle. Let's do it. Because they're gonna circle this, and then we're gonna return the Proving Ground to our hand, so it would be plus a card. And because we drew Ludwig, we might mill a land. Now we're plus 2 cards. Good stuff. We know they're gonna circle it, so let's just attack. I'll have all these back. Thank you. Oh no, it's a 5/5. I'll block. Keep yourself alive. And keep calm and drag them all to the bottom. Here comes Catilda. There's a soul transfer. Okay, nice. Play one of these. Play this. Whiff. But, you know, it's fine. Get rid of you. Oh my gosh. Another jail type effect. What will I do? Alright, so we've got all these. How do we want to play this the most? We got a creature down there? We do. So we go like this. Get back the Necro Genius. Play you. You go to the graveyard. What did I do wrong? I guess I was supposed to tap one of these for the black and not this. Because red, green. Okay. That's what I did wrong. What else can we do? How many lands do we have in the graveyard? 3? So we could bounce the circle and get back the Slogurk. This is a 5/5? I guess we can grasp it. Could be an issue. Yeah, we'll just play this and grasp it. Another circle. Infinite circle from the opponent. Infinite jail effect. No Tameo safekeeping though. We go to 10. There's Shigeki. There's Shigeki. A lot of good options too. I think we'll go with Windgrace a little bit more first. We might run out of time though. It's risky. Otawara is really good here though. Another Catilda, yes, of course. And another jail effect? Not yet. Okay. Otawara? Pick it back up. Thank you. 18 to 8. Do we do this attack? Yeah, I think so. We've got the Slogurk. We've got the Shigeki that we want to use. And that gets 3, actually. But we can get dragged to the bottom, Stronghold Arena, Soul Transfer, and solve a lot of problems. All right. Keeping the mana coming is very important. Yep. Little scary. Possibility of going to 4 here. You can also get back lands and discard them for life, though. Stronghold Arena gains 6 life as well. We go to 4. Catilda. Land. Okay. Let's go, Shigek. You got this. 1, 2, 3. You still need an artifact. That's the artifact. Seven, 7, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. So they can't. They know about the drag. So if they block here, they make it too easy for me. So let's see if they do. Oops. That was a pointless attack, I guess. I guess not. All right, they dead. I think I'm gonna do this now and gain the life. Safety, right? Although Rusty being out there does get more value over time. Yeah, let's gain the life. Back to 10. And now an artifact from this and a soul transfer gets back Shigeki, and we're really looping it. Opponent's gonna Stone Rain themselves to draw. Just more targets for my Windgrace. We drew another Shigeki anyway, but I'm sticking to the plan. Should have played this first. Could have had an extra counter. And there's no target. They didn't play a creature. I guess I'll just cast this as well. Watch the farewell out of the enchantments deck. I'm ready. Are you ready? I'm ready. Circle! Uh-huh. 1, 2, 3. It's like drawing spells. It's awesome. The Fang, okay. Scurry. Sure. Target. Sure. What do I want back the most? Because I get to do this, and the opponent doesn't have the mana to replay one of these circles. So, Borrowed Time has Windgrace. I do like Windgrace. That's fine. It's the most expensive one to replay as well. Give me that Plaza. It looks good on me. Nice. And don't we have another Triome there? We do. Attack. They take it? Cool. I get to use my arena. And I will take that action because I have all these lands anyway. This is great. This is wonderful. I am feeling like I'm sitting so pretty. So, let's discard draw. And we'll discard draw. And we'll gain, I guess? Why not? Feels good. I mean, you can keep locking them down. I'll keep finding sneaky ways to get them back. Let's do this. And get back, I guess, another one of these. And then we'll do this. And get out one of these. And we've got 21 cards left to go. So we're having a party. We're throwing a heck of a party over here. Don't know what our opponent's up to. Soul of Windgrace. Just keep the lands coming. Old Rusty. Soul transfer. Why not both? Oh, you're an insect. You're not an artifact. I'm so used to getting an artifact. All right. You know, just another day in the arena. Naturalist. Another one? Why not? You got it? Sure. They're trying to set a record for how many of this exact same type of effect they can pile onto the battlefield. And no attacks. I'll take that card. It's a pretty good little synergy you got there now that I think about it. There's Urborg Repossession, which continues the loop without the soul transfer. Sweet. Now let's start doing the double. And we'll get back Shigekis. All day, baby. Let's get back Ludwig and any permanent. Let's get back Takanuma. No, we don't need to mill ourselves more, do we? Let's get back Otawara. Nice little bounce spells, you know? They do good work. All right, 15 cards to go. Easy, no problems. Catilda the Rising Dawn. Yep, you did it. Wow, 11-11. That's huge. Ew. Wah, 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 wow. Oh, enchantments. Kale is 690. Kind of nice. And we're keeping. We're on the draw, but we've got removal. We don't have blue because we're a 3-color deck. Always got to be missing a color, but we try to make it work. For some reason, I'm only playing this type of opponent today. Just all the colors, all the nonsense. I know I'm all the colors and all the nonsense, and it makes you think the matchmaker... It makes you think the matchmaker has an agenda. Like it doesn't know what to do with my deck, so it only pits me against the same crap. All right, Rusty. Mill a drag to the bottom. Don't like showing them that. Get a blood token. Maybe that can help fix our hand. That Green Widow is a 4/3 reach trampler, and it comes back from the graveyard unless we exile it, so... It is a threat, and it is a dangerous one. The opponent's deck is going to try to go way over the top. We need to use our drag to the bottoms and such to keep them on their toes. I wish we didn't have to play this Boseiju. It'll probably come up as a big deal. Now we have to play this Otawara as well. There is one creature in the graveyard. One land in the graveyard, rather. So it's not like the Slogurk is useless. Let's play it out. We also have 2 legendaries, so the Takanuma can work. Actually, maybe I'm supposed to play you too. Get that mill. What the opponent is likely to do is remove something or drag to the bottom next turn, so maybe we hold. But we have the repossession to get 2 things back. What I like here is that we can Takanuma in response. And while there's no creature down there, maybe we'll hit one. Do we take this hit? I think we do. Try to set up for a better world. It's not the most damaging. Like, it's a frustrating deck, but it's definitely not the one with a ton of reach. They're not going to burn us out. They're not going to invoke Despair us. All right, opponent's going to pass with all mana open, which tells me that they're using the briefcase, right? They definitely have the mana too. So that's good value. Let's go ahead and use our blood token on the cut down because I don't think it will have targets or much usefulness in this matchup. And there's a Soul of Windgrace. That's pretty good. Rustine finds a Glade, which triggers Slogurk. We draw another drag to the bottom. 2 treasures and Windgrace mana. Let's do it. That's something that can face off against a Green Widow without being too scared. We still have the Mire, and right now it only takes 1 mana to use it. Open mana. I'm sus. We'll just pass. Yep, opponent wants 3 cards. Hope they are really, really exciting ones for you. Alright, I think I'll just block with the Windgrace. Trade it off. We can talk a Numa to get it back. This is going to be a longer game than it seems. We're both kind of... It looks like there's aggression going on and there's pressure, but what we're really going to be trying to do is just outgrind each other. So here comes the Kami War. Really hope I find the other Boseiju this way. But this is good. So we get back the soul, and now we get to trigger this and return this to our hand and get these lands. I think I'll just get the untapped lands. The Proving Ground we'll get with Windgrace. There's another land in the graveyard. Do I attack? I'm at 12, they're at 20. We don't attack. The opponent has the ability to bounce something and make me discard a card with this sucker. So if they're going to bounce something, what do we want them to bounce? I guess we just play Windgrace to keep the mana coming. And then what does the rest of the mana do? We could play the Slogurk. And then discard to hand size. Don't know if that's particularly good. On the other hand, we could, you know, make red mana here, discard, draw, some things of that nature. We could also get another creature on the field. I guess the creature idea is pretty good. Without many lands in the graveyard right now, putting Slogurk down doesn't feel right to me, but we're working on that. Are you going to target the Windgrace? One thing that's going to matter a lot in this matchup, does the opponent have ways to get my graveyard? If they can mess with my graveyard, that's bad. Okay. They go after my treasure. They're gonna blow up the board then? I guess so. I hit drag to the bottom. I still have a mana floating, but if these die, I don't get to do this, so I'll do it now. Alright, which do we want back? This is kind of able to become other things in the yard, so it's a good choice. Also, whatever we're playing into next turn, we're probably going to drag to the bottom because of Kami War, so we have to keep that in mind. Our Urborg Repossession can also get back our Windgrace, which can keep our mana going, which might be what we need to do to win this game. Just hit more land drops than they do. Yeah, another briefcase. Yay, I'm gonna draw 3. Alright. They might also get back the Widow, right? Oh, that's a good draw. That's a good draw. In that case, let's play the Overslime. Take that thing out before it draws cards. If they sacrifice it, they don't get the land, so they won't do that. Play this. Cast Repossession. Kicked. Get back Soul of Windgrace. Get back... I think we get back the other Boseiju. So we could also get back another Rusty. It's not bad either. Another Takenuma, which I can't use. The Boseiju I can use, though. Let's grab it. Line Binding. Yeah, okay. I mean, I'll just get this stuff back, so it's fine. Discard 2 cards. Guess it can be the Lounge and the Glade. Well, now I have another thing to Boseiju, the Leyline Binding. Okay, our opponent's going big. They don't know about our drag to the bottom. So if I fetch the lounge, right? Then I can drag and kill everything. I know it kills the Windgrace, but we can get Windgrace back. We don't need it. I'm doing the math right, I hope. If not, this is embarrassing. How much does it hit? Am I doing it right? Do I have it all? Oh, I'm missing white. So this is going to do 5. Okay, I need to do this first. I'm just going to run them out of land. Uh-huh. They'll probably have a few of these. There is one on the board. It's like, yeah, I guess we'll draw with this. These already draw. I think that they might have another sweeper, though. That's why I don't want to play you. I was wondering whether or not to hold up Indestructible, but when I think about this deck, it's all Exile, it's all -X, -X. Okay, their third one. No big deal. Must be nice. Didn't have to use a single one to go fetch lands. Just, you know, just doing it. Shigeki, cool. That's pretty good. What does that get? 1, 2. You can get 3 cards. One of them being dragged to the bottom, right? If I'm doing my math right, you can get 3 cards. One of them is dragged to the bottom. So let's attack with Windgrace first. Yeah, Shigeki's our endless engine. And we're gonna need it in this matchup if we're gonna keep up with all their nonsense. They take 5. They take 5. What do you think that attack means, opponent? Come on now. All right. All right, 1 card. I'm gonna tap these careful because I want to be sure. 2 cards. 3 cards. Drag, get it back, transfer it. Or maybe it should just be a lot of drag. I'll take the transfer. Why not? Okay. Oh, it's trying to make me tap 1 more and then, oh, and float the blue? Weird. I guess that doesn't matter. Do you like drag? The question now is, do they have the 4th one? They cycle. Ooh, I'm gonna steal that from you with my Windgrace. They play Fable, sure. Fable's good. Where's Slog? We don't have a Slogurk back yet. Okay. We need to get rid of that binding to get it. So we have a Boseiju. Once we find a Slogurk, that should be easy. Alright, solo Windgrace. I don't think I'm worried about their treasure at this stage of the game. I'm going for your tower. And then we repossession kicker, we get the Shigeki, and what else? Oh, that's how we get the Boseiju. Yes. That's good. And now we can get Slogurk back. Nice. And I don't think we need to take any other actions this turn. I'm not afraid of their treasure critter. Maybe I should be afraid of their... Maybe I should blow up their Fable. Maybe I should. Yeah, it seems okay. Letting them turn whatever this is, probably cut down in something else into real cards. Let them draw first before we thin their deck for them. Plenty of time to do Shigeki loops with both Seiju and Urborg to make sure that we can get rid of the binding. And plenty of other Slogurks in the deck too. Okay, opponent goes for the Windgrace. Responses. We're at 14. Let's get a little life cushion. We take that hit. I think I'm going to drag him again. Although if I exile the Green Widow, it's just the Goblin. We can drag him the turn after. This is fine. This is fine. Otawara's not bad. The opponent's going to need to bounce something, so let's wait and see what that is before we give them a target on the table. Let's get back Shigeki. Let's get back Boseiju. Oh, actually we can just Boseiju the Kami War and not lose value. That's pretty good. Alright, so play you. And the opponent scoops. I guess that's a way to do it. The cowards. They couldn't think of a way out of the loop. And we are back for post-game wraps, looking at stats, and check it out. Sultai Slogurk was on the draw 5 times and on the play once, but we got a 4-2 win rate. This version of the deck seems like the one that I really want to play going forward, and there might still be a few tweaks here and there, but I love combining two of my favorite things, Slogurk and Shigeki, into one lovely pile of legendary nonsense. Thank you for watching this video. You stayed till the end. That is the best thing you can do to help my channel. If you would like to help in other ways, you can leave a comment. You can hit the like button. You can turn on notifications by clicking the bell. And if you have a few dollars in your pocket after taking care of yourself and your family and getting yourself some sweet magic cards, then you might also want to try some things like hitting the join button to become a member of the channel and get to use sweet emotes in the comments, as well as getting access to my live streams and members only chat. You can also go to patreon.com/covertgoblue, link in the description, and get a shout out in video as well as other sweet perks. Thank you for watching this video. As always, I will see you in the next video. You're cool. You're cool.